He is my little succulent buddy, and I am so glad that we were brought into each other's lives to make them better. Was that creepy? Probably a little bit. I don't care. Hey guys, it's V. Today I have my monthly haul for April of beauty products. Is that my new jingle? Probably not. I'm not gonna remember that I did that. So I've got all of my monthly products to share with you guys. I'm really excited to show you guys some goodies because I got some goodies. So let's just get started, shall we? The first thing that I have is actually my highlight today. So if you're wondering what that gleam is though, it's actually the Kat Von D Thunderstruck highlight. I did end up returning those nail polishes that I bought during the Sephora VIB sale, and I got this instead. Because you can't just return something to Sephora. Like, I can't be the only person that's like, oh, well, I'm gonna return something for $20. So basically that's like a $20 credit to that store, even though I can totally just get my money back. Am I the only one? I know I'm not. I know my best friend Sam thinks that way too. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. I actually asked them to send me an email when this was back in stock on the website because I noticed it's never in stores. So once it said it was in stock on the website, I went ahead and bought it. And then I went to return those nail polishes and it was in store. What the hell? They actually had like 3 of them in stock at the store that I returned them at. And I was like, what? Anyways, I'll go ahead and show you guys a swatch because I actually already have a swatch on my hand because I did a Vii Vibes and Vents on this look here. So that'll probably go up after this. So once it is up, I'll link it up here and down below. You guys know the drill. But yeah, so I'll show you guys here. This is the Thunderstruck highlight right here. It's this really gorgeous gold and it kind of has a slight pinky shift to it. It's really, really beautiful. It's super unique in terms of highlighters. It's not like any one that I've ever seen before. Although the one that is swatched next to it is what I'm gonna talk about next. So the next thing that I got is I got some Colourpop goodies because they came out with this highlighter and it was called Viidreamcatcher, and I have no excuse, I had to buy it. So it's this really beautiful Super Shock Cheek, and I think these are like $8 or so. So that's what's swatched underneath there. If you can see it, it's a little hard to see on my pale ass skin, but it's a little bit more pinky, and yeah, it's definitely more pinky if you look just at the pans. Yeah. And totally different formula. This has like almost a moussey gel-like texture, and this is just straight up powder, but it is a very creamy powder and a very beautiful powder and very pigmented. And if I was gonna order the highlight, you know, I couldn't just order the highlight. So I went ahead and ordered some lippies. I got 2 of the Ultra Satin lips, and then I also got a glossy lippy stick. I'll show that one first. This is the color Bound. And I saw the swatches online and it was just really pretty. It looks different in person though. I thought it was gonna be more nude and it's much more pink. So I don't know, I haven't tried it on my lips yet, so I can't really say if I like it on me or not yet, but it's definitely different than the swatches looked online. And then I got these Ultra Satin lips. I got the color Dopey and I got the color Tulips because the Dopey color was just calling my name. And I do have a Vii Vibes and Vents where I use the Dopey color and I also use the highlighter. So I'll link that up here for you guys and I'll link it down below as well. And yeah, so I really have been liking the formula of these Ultra Satins. Like, they are really, really nice, you guys. And they're only like $6 a piece. So that's the color Dopey underneath Bound there. It's just a really beautiful mauvey, purpley color. And then I got the color Tulips, which I just posted an Instagram photo of. So if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Because I post really, really cool pictures. I mean, if I say so myself, no, they're really not that cool. But I mean, I do post stuff there pretty regularly. So if you don't see it on YouTube, you'll see it on Instagram. But it is Viidreamcatcher, just like I am here. But it's a really gorgeous brownie purple. It's so pretty. I wore this last night to a bachelorette party. I didn't have to touch it up once It was pretty sweet, and it's really, really beautiful. They're similar to the ultra matte lips that they sell, but they're not. Like, they don't ever completely dry down, so they're not completely matte. They're kind of just like a demi matte, like a satin, literally like a satin, which is why that's such a great name for them. Something else that I got a sample of, and I just fell in love with it. This just came in the mail yesterday, actually, is the RCMA No Color Powder. I had to do it, you guys. I gave into the hype because I got a sample of this when I was at BeautyCon, and I've been using the crap out of it. It's the best one that doesn't make my under eyes look dry, because I've tried other setting powders and they just make my under eyes still look dry. This I can pack on as much as I want and my under eyes don't look dry. So I got mine off of Friends Beauty. It was the only place that was in stock at the time, but I know that Beautylish also sells it. But yeah, it was like 10 bucks. Super good deal. I think the shipping was only like $3. It might even have been free. I don't remember, but I really like Friends Beauty. That's where I also got my Vizart palette for like $60 rather than $80. They do really, really good sales, you guys. So check out Friends Beauty. friendsbeauty.com. I'll put it right here. You're welcome. The next thing I got actually sort of towards the beginning of the month. So I have used this in a Vii Vibes and Vents also. It's the Tarte blush palette. I've never had one of Tarte's blush palettes, and I've pretty much regretted not buying every single one of them. So I thought that I would pick this one up. It had some really gorgeous colors in it. It has Live, Laugh, Love, and Dream, which pretty cliche, but you know, I went along with it. So I'll go ahead and swatch these ones for you guys on my other hand. They're all matte except for Laugh. Laugh, it has some gold shimmers in it, but honestly, when you put them on, you can't even really see. Look how pigmented those are. They're pretty crazy. Tarte blushes are no joke, you guys. So we've got Live, Laugh, Love, and Dream. Really, really pretty blushes. I think this was $38, but I got it when Ulta was doing their 20% off prestige. Yeah, had to pick it up. That was my excuse. Don't judge me. During that sale, I also got this cute little Laura Geller highlight. It's actually in this packaging. It's the Highlighting Made Easy 2-piece. Oh my gosh, I can smell that Colourpop lippy. It's really strong, but such a good smell. Anyways, it was $16, and you get this little highlighter in there, and you also get this funky ass brush, which I don't know how I'm gonna use that. I'll show you guys that in a second, but it's a really, really pretty, really subtle highlight. Like, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it in a swatch, but like, okay, so you can see it in just the hand swatch there. It's a really, really pretty just glow. It's not necessarily a highlight, I don't think. It's more of a glow. So I put it right here. I don't think you can see that. What is the dots? The dots are back, you guys. The dots are out to get me. Honestly, I don't really feel like it was worth $16, but I didn't want to get a huge Laura Geller highlight because that's just kind of a glow product. I didn't really feel like I needed a gigantic pan of it. So it also came with this weird spongy brush thing that I'll show you guys. What was the point of this? It's just this really, really weird like sponge applicator thing. I don't know. I thought this was kind of like started at the bottom, now we here, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The last thing that I got during the 20% off at Sephora is this Tony Moly Pocket Bunny Sleek Mist. Honestly, I don't really like this that much. I think this was like $15. I remember I just needed something else to get free shipping, so I put this in my bag because, I mean, look at it. It's so cute, but it smells really weird. It has that really like old perfume floral fragrance to it, and it's got a really weird mister. Like, I'll show you guys. I don't know, it's just a really short mister. So whenever I've sprayed this on my face, I feel like it doesn't really get my whole face very well. So I can't really say I recommend that too much, and I really don't feel like it helps my makeup to stay that well during the day. So I don't know on this one. Then I got 2 products on Amazon. One that I have been really, really thinking about buying for a while because, as you guys know, I'm pale. There is no getting around it. I'm pale. I need pale foundation, so I really needed to try this. It's the Manic Panic Dream Tone Flawless Foundation and Color Corrector. First of all, do people use this as foundation just by itself? I didn't know there were people out there that were that pale, but if you are, I bet you're beautiful. Anyways, this is Virgin. It's in Whitest White, and I got this because I have some foundations that are just too dark for my skin tone, and honestly, I've been really liking it so far, but it is kind of thick. So I'm not sure if I want to try something that's a little bit thinner, because I do feel like this sort of alters the consistency of my foundation. So I kind of want to try either the Body Shop's, or I don't remember, I remember NYX has one, but I think it's more of like a moussey cream also. So I really want something that's more like liquidy, like probably the Body Shop one is the next one that I'm gonna try out. But I did get this and I have been liking it. It has been working out really well for me. The next thing I got, because I saw on Instagram, I think it's Trend Mood that was posting about it. They said that the beauty blenders were only $15 on Amazon, but only the white one. Don't get it twisted, only the white one. So I went ahead and picked one up because I have never had a beauty blender before. I've had the little itty bitty baby green ones, and they're wonderful. They're adorable. They work really well for setting the under eye. But I've never had the OG, and I've heard that the OG is like no other. So I thought I would try it out, and I still haven't tried it. As you can see, it's pristine as shit because I'm just too scared. I'm too scared to love it because I don't want to have to pay for them. I'm too scared to love it and then have to want to pay the full $20 for these all the time. Okay, I totally forgot to mention this in last month's, but I got this really badass brush cleaner. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleanser, and apparently like makeup artists use this all the time. I just want to comment, this smells so good. So good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I can't really explain it. Let me see if I can just get a whiff. It's sweet, but it's not like frosting sweet. It's just so good. Oh my gosh. This was $8, which honestly was not worth the price, but I wanted a sprayer because when I clean my eyeshadow brushes, this is so easy. I just get like a little bowl, like a little dip bowl where you would put like ketchup and stuff. And then I just take my brush and I spray a little bit of this on it and rub it around in there and then rub it on a paper towel and I'm done. It's like instantly dry and ready to use again. This thing is like the color switch in a liquid. It is awesome. And it makes your brushes smell like freaking heaven on earth. It's so good. I've used this, I think 4 times to clean probably like 25 brushes, 4 times. So, I mean, that's pretty good that it's lasted me that long. That you don't need hardly any of this. Like 2 sprays per brush, you're good. This stuff, I forgot to mention it last month and I was so mad at myself, so you need to get it. Oh, the light. Okay, I need to get rid of those dots first, don't I? Where are they coming from? I don't know. Nobody ever knows. I didn't get rid of them. God damn it. Did I get them, guys? Where are they coming from? I'm so confused right now. All right, guys, I'm sorry. There's just gonna be dots. I can't figure out how to get rid of them. We only have a couple more things though, so I think we're good. So the next thing I want to mention, I'm a little bit slightly angered, but I'm glad that we were brought together because I have been going insane trying to find those new Wet n Wild highlighters. And I still haven't found them. They're limited edition. Jeffree Star was talking about them, which brings me to my next point. I got this little succulent. And I decided to name him Jeffree because Jeffree Star was the reason that he was brought into my life, because Jeffree Star posted about the highlighters and I found this little baby at CVS and he was only $2 and he's precious. So, I mean, I just wanted to mention him real quick because he's part of the haul. He's a cute little succulent, but I don't really know how to take care of him, so I'm gonna have to Google that, or you guys can let me know down below because you're awesome. So Milani was buy one get one half off at CVS, so I decided to get a couple of products. The first thing that I got was one of these Milani Moisture Lock coconut infused lip treatments. It's this lip oil and it smells really, really nice. It smells like almonds, which I think this one is the almond one. Yeah, this is the almond cocoa. It's the clear one. It smells like coconut oil, pretty much. It smells really, really good. Which, I mean, it did say infused with coconut oil, so good job, Vienna. Really good job describing the scent. But it's got this weird applicator, and honestly, like that kind of turns me off of it. Look, I'm about to just pour it out right in front of, oh. Okay, no, it would definitely come out, yep. But the weird applicator makes me not like it so much because it doesn't get the product on there very well. So I don't really know how I feel about that, but it does work okay. I don't really know how a lip oil is supposed to work, but it's not as good as like chapstick, so I don't really feel like it's necessary. I'd rather have a balm or a chapstick personally. And then I got this really gorgeous nail polish color. This is the color, it doesn't have a color, but it's this really, really gorgeous mauve-y, almost the same as Dopey. It's pretty much Dopey's twin in a nail polish. But I love how Milani does this. They put like the color of the lipstick on the cap so you actually know what color you're buying, because sometimes when you open this up and you look at it, it looks nothing like the color. This is really, really opaque, and I was surprised at how well this lasted. It lasted at least a week and a half on my nails. And I usually repaint my nails once a week because nail polish chips that quickly, but this lasted so long. I had it on my lips for, what am I thinking? I had it on my nails for a really long time, so I really have been loving this. I think it was only like $6 or so, so totally loving the Milani nail polishes. And last but not least, I ended up getting one of the Urban Decay Matte Revolution lipsticks. I've been eyeing this puppy for a really long time, but I did not feel that it was worth $22 to pay for because it's a color that I don't feel like I'm gonna wear very often, but honestly, I got it because of the name. This is the shade 1993, and if you don't know, that's the year I was born. I'm 22, I'll be 23 in August, and it's this really, really pretty brown shade, and this was always sold out at Ulta. Like, the lipstick was always sold out. So here's the shade there. It's kind of a warm brown color. It's really, really pretty. It's very 1993. It's very 90s, and they have the prettiest packaging. You get this like gorgeous black and then the purple. It's really, really pretty. Urban Decay is on point with their packaging always, so I don't know why I even said anything about it, but that shade was always sold out. And then they did this sale where they were all $11, and I looked on every website, and the last website that I looked at was Sephora. I looked at Urban Decay, I looked at Macy's, I looked at Nordstrom, I looked at Ulta, and then finally I came to Sephora, and it was the only one that had 1993 in stock, so I picked it up. I used my flash shipping, and it's here, and I'm very happy. I've just been wanting that lipstick for so long, and I'm wondering if they're like discontinuing them, if that's why they put them on sale. I don't know, but that is the end of my haul. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to show some love to the like button. I got a lot of stuff this month. Holy crap-oly. That's a lot. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.